Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you've joined us today. If you've been with us for a while, welcome back to our community of wise elders. Now, today's topic is one that really hits home for many of us, especially as we age, how the love and support of our children can have a huge impact on our health, particularly after we hit that 60-year mark. Have you ever noticed how spending time with your children or even just feeling loved by them makes you feel a little lighter? A little happier? Well, there's actually science behind it, and that's what I want to dive into today. Before we get started, I want you to take a moment and think about the last time you were with your kids or grandkids. Was it a phone call, a family dinner, or maybe a walk in the park? How did you feel afterward? Maybe you felt more relaxed, less stressed, or even more energetic. Believe it or not, all of those emotions are linked to your physical health, and today, I'm going to explain why that is and how you can make the most of these beautiful, life-affirming relationships as you continue to age. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's talk about the healing power of family and why it's so important as we grow older. 1. Emotional connections and stress reduction. You may already know that stress is one of the biggest health risks we face as we age. Stress can affect everything from our heart to our immune system. It's not just about feeling stressed out or overwhelmed. Chronic stress can lead to long-term health problems like high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. But did you know that positive emotional connections, especially those with loved ones like your children, can actually help reduce those stress levels? It's true. Research shows that when we experience positive, loving interactions, our bodies release oxytocin, the love hormone. This hormone is the same one that gets released when we hug, when we share a kind word, or even when we laugh together. Oxytocin helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone. So, when you're spending time with your children, even if it's just talking about life or sharing a meal, you're actually giving your body the ability to calm down and heal. Think about it. When was the last time you had a good laugh with your kids? How did you feel afterward? Chances are, you felt a sense of calm and joy, right? That's the power of emotional connection in action. 2. The link between family and longevity. Here's something really interesting. Studies show that people who maintain close family ties tend to live longer. One such study, conducted by researchers at the University of Chicago, found that seniors who had strong social connections, especially with family, had a 50% higher chance of living longer than those who were isolated. So, what does this mean for you? It means that keeping those close bonds with your children can be a powerful factor in boosting your longevity. Whether it's regular phone calls, family gatherings, or simply having someone check in on you, these small acts of love and support can make a huge difference in how long and how well you live. 3. The role of family in mental health. Now, we all know that mental health is just as important as physical health. As we age, it's natural to face challenges like loneliness, depression, and anxiety. But did you know that regular interactions with your children can help protect you from mental health issues? Studies show that when we feel loved and cared for, our brains experience a sense of security and safety, which helps reduce feelings of depression and anxiety. Simply knowing that your children are there for you, that they care about you, can provide immense emotional support. For example, one study published by the National Institutes of Health found that seniors who have frequent contact with their children are less likely to report feelings of sadness or depression. So, it's not just about the physical presence of your children, it's about the emotional security they provide, which in turn helps keep your mental health in check. 4. Physical health benefits of family support. But the benefits don't stop at mental health. Spending time with your children can also have significant physical health benefits. When we talk about support, we're not just talking about emotional support. Having your children around often means they're there to help with physical tasks, like grocery shopping, exercising together, or even making sure you're eating well. Physical activity is a major factor in healthy aging, and guess what? Having someone to encourage you to stay active, like your kids, can make all the difference. In fact, a study published in the Journals of Gerontology found that older adults who exercise with a loved one, particularly their children, are more likely to stick to a fitness routine. Regular exercise reduces the risk of falls, helps with mobility, and boosts overall health, just to name a few benefits. Let me share a quick personal story with you. I remember a few years ago, I was feeling really down. I wasn't getting as much exercise, and I was dealing with some health issues that were causing me stress. But then, my daughter called me one day and said, "Mom, let's go for a walk in the park tomorrow." At first, I didn't feel like it. I was tired, and honestly, I just wanted to stay home. But I went, and it made all the difference. We walked, talked, laughed, and by the end of the day, I felt so much better. Not just physically, but mentally too. That day really showed me how much a simple, loving interaction could affect my health. And I'm sure many of you have had similar experiences. That walk in the park was just the beginning of a positive shift in my life. It wasn't just about the physical exercise, though that certainly helped. It was the time spent with my daughter, the conversations we had, and the laughter that flowed so naturally between us. As I walked alongside her, I realized how much I had been neglecting these simple moments. Over the years, I'd gotten so caught up in my own stress, my health issues, and the day-to-day grind that I hadn't been fully present. I had forgotten how important it was to slow down, to just be with the people who love you, and to really enjoy the time you have. After that day, we started making these walks a regular part of our routine. Every weekend, we'd find a new park or a different walking trail to explore. At first, it felt like a challenge to get up and go, especially when I wasn't feeling my best. But with each walk, I found myself feeling stronger and more energized. The fresh air, the movement, and most importantly, the quality time with my daughter made all the difference. It wasn't just my body that was benefiting, my mind was also beginning to heal. What amazed me the most was how much of an impact these simple walks had on my mental health. Before, I had spent so much time worrying about things that were out of my control. I had let my anxieties take over, and it was affecting my overall well-being. But as we walked, I found that my mind began to clear. The act of being outside, focusing on the rhythm of my steps, and talking with my daughter helped me put things in perspective. I started to realize that the things that once seemed so overwhelming weren't as big as I had made them out to be. In fact, I found myself sleeping better at night. I woke up with more energy and a clearer mind. I became more patient, not just with myself but with others as well. And most importantly, I felt a deep sense of gratitude. Gratitude for my daughter, for her love and support, and for the fact that we were able to share these moments together. I began to notice how much my health had improved. I wasn't just walking more, I was laughing more, talking more, and smiling more. It was amazing how such small, consistent changes could have such a profound impact. It wasn't about pushing myself to extremes or trying to achieve some fitness goal. It was about showing up for myself and allowing the love and connection with my family to nurture me in ways I never expected. In the end, what I learned from those walks, and from the love and care of my daughter, is that sometimes the most powerful medicine isn't something you find in a bottle. It's the people around you. It's the moments of connection, the laughter, and the support that come from the people who truly care about you. Those simple acts of love and kindness have the power to heal, to renew, and to restore. And I'm so grateful for every walk, every conversation, and every moment that brought me closer to better health and a deeper connection with my family. So, in conclusion, I want you to remember this: the love of your children isn't just something nice to have, it's a crucial part of your overall well-being. Whether it's reducing stress, enhancing mental health, boosting longevity, or encouraging physical activity, the benefits of family love are scientifically proven and incredibly powerful. I encourage you to spend more quality time with your children. Call them, have a chat, go for a walk together, or simply share a meal. These small acts can add up to big health benefits in your life. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any stories about how your family has impacted your health? Share them in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and remember, you are never alone when you have family by your side. Take care.